BSR stands for Buzz, Squeak, and Rattle. What we're doing in this room is we're testing products to ensure that once they're installed in the cockpit of a car, they're not making sounds when they're exposed to different levels of vibration that's created when the car rides across the road. We're able to recreate road load profiles and expose the different components that are going to go inside the car to those profiles and record the amount of sound that they make, whether or not they buzz, squeak, or rattle.
Typical components tested for BSR include HVAC units and HVAC controllers, systems related to the seat, so seat belts, full seats, seat back, third row seating, the 60/40 seats. We also test speakers and radio controllers, center stacks. Exterior mirrors are a big item in the BSR room, as well as sunroof/moonroof testing. We perform BSR testing at the component level because of limitations on the weight of the Squeak and Rattle Energizer. Intertek utilizes an MB Dynamics Squeak and Rattle Black Series Energizer to provide vibration input to our pedestals. It is industry leading for Squeak and Rattle. We meet every test specification I've seen for Squeak and Rattle. It usually calls out 1.5, 1.6 zones or less. We usually meet and exceed that by far. For sound recording and sound data processing, we use Head Acoustics industry-leading equipment, and we are able to process data in a variety of methods, most commonly a loudness first time analysis to obtain the loudness value or zones. The MB Dynamic Shaker is located inside of a quiet room, meeting or exceeding all major OEM test specifications for buzz, squeak, and rattle. A typical test for BSR uses between 1 and 6, sometimes a few more samples to get an overall idea of the squeak and rattle performance of an individual component. We will test in vertical, lateral, and fore-aft axes to see if there's any difference in the vibration direction. A lot of times you'll see that vertical axis is the worst for a certain component, but a different component will have lateral axis issues and be completely fine with fore-aft or vertical direction. Typical testing utilizes an aluminum or magnesium fixture to keep weight down for buzz, squeak, and rattle. The fixture is designed to mount the device under test, or DUT, in a vehicle orientation position. Fixturing is sometimes provided by the client or sometimes brought to Intertek to design and construct a fixture specifically for BSR testing. For BSR, a lot of specifications call out objective data requirements, so we'll record with our microphones and get a loudness level and evaluate the pass-fail criteria based on the recordings and data processing that we have done. Some specifications also list a subjective criteria for the component validation.